Black suit, red silk tie, silver baller handguns, an ICA briefcase loaded with a sniper rifle, and a bar-coded bald head. In and out before you even know you're dead. Agent 47 is a genetic experiment created for one purpose and one purpose only. Business. The business of contract killing. In Hitman World of Assassination, IO Interactive has taken their 3 latest Hitman games, Hitman 2016, Hitman 2 from 2018, and Hitman 3 from 2022, and they have combined them all into one seamless package. This means you're going to have access to 21 levels and 3 Hitman campaigns that you can play from start to finish as one seamless story. If you've never played Hitman before, basically the gist is every time you start a level, you have a target that you need to take out. And you can search the levels and you can find items that you can pick up that you can use to set up a plan. Now, the beauty of Hitman is really in the discovery of its levels, searching rooms and areas for items, clues, and intel for ways to take out your target. The game gives you a sense of freedom by never rushing you to completion of your goal, so you can really take your time and explore, taking in the sights and taking in all that these levels have to show you, as long as you have a proper disguise. Now, most of the time the game is going to start you in a public area that you're allowed to be in, so you can look around, take things in, and come up with a plan. In order to access the game's more private areas, where most of the time your targets are dwelling, you're going to have to do some reconnaissance by paying attention to who is already allowed in that specific space and waiting for the right opportunity to knock them out or incapacitate them. Once you finally put on the outfit of your unsuspecting friend that you've just knocked out and properly hidden the body, you will now have access to these private areas that this person dwelled in, with more of a leisurely sense of exploration. Now, disguises still need to be used with discretion, as there are still NPCs in the environment, though they are few and far between, that can see through your disguise. The game is pretty graceful with this, as it gives you an alert meter that will slowly fill up, so as long as you're getting out of the way of their line of sight, you should be fine to explore these private areas. With all that being said, the biggest change to the World of Assassination update is the Freelancer mode. The Freelancer update fixes one of my biggest complaints that I've had with the latest entries in the Hitman series, and that is a lack of a hideout or a home base. Before this update, you would just select missions or destinations from the menu screen, so there wasn't a real sense of connectedness or a place to store all of your guns and equipment. The Freelancer update changed all of that, giving players a safe house to launch into missions from, and a place to visually showcase all of their gear that they bought and collected while they were out on missions. You're also continually upgrading the look and feel of your safe house, which gives you an added incentive to play well. The better you play, the more XP you get, which unlocks mastery levels, which gives you more cosmetics to make your safe house feel more like a real Hitman's hideout. Freelancer is a standalone mode within the game itself, so it's not a part of the main campaign, but it uses all the locations and assets from all 3 games within the World of Assassination trilogy. Targets are different every time, which adds a level of replayability that the game was previously missing, since you were basically just taking down the same scripted targets, so it could become fairly stale after a few replays. This update makes all the levels feel exciting again, as there is also the added risk of not being able to save your game. When you die, you lose everything you're carrying, and the way that you earn your gear and guns is by bringing stuff home with you that you bought or discovered during the mission. Obviously, it can be very frustrating to die and lose all your stuff, but it becomes increasingly addictive to keep playing so that you can get it all back. The inclusion of the safe house has brought back an added sense of immersion that I felt was missing from these newer titles. I always loved building a collection of weapons in Hitman 2 Silent Assassin, and taking them off the wall when planning for your next mission. Freelancer has honestly made Hitman feel like a brand new game. Preparing before each mission is cool and satisfying, and they've also made it necessary for success, as completing level-specific objectives such as poisoning your target or getting a Silent Assassin rating nets you more mercies, the game's currency used for purchasing gear in the field. This is truly the best Hitman experience I've had to date. The opportunities and the variety available for taking out your targets and exfiltrating safely is exhilarating and rewarding.